Hello, Welzam Aimer here, and I am on the Capture the Wool Abandoned Trenches map, put out by Ninghum, and I tested this a little bit with my friend AngerPuppet42, or as you might know him better from his YouTube channel, James Boley, and we liked it. It was pretty great. The only thing I thought it was lacking was an actual team setup. So yeah, I don't trust myself not to hit my teammates or to remember their names long enough to not shoot at them. So myself, along with AngerPuppet42 and Shenanigans1930, came up with a little bit of a configuration to ease a little bit of the potential frustration that would inevitably arise. So an admin would fly up here, and the first button they would see is the Create Teams button, which creates the teams Roy and BCG. Now, once you create the teams, there's buttons down on the previous platform which will join people to the teams, and that's pretty self-explanatory, but I'll show you those later as well. This is the recommended settings button, which turns team coloring on, friendly fire off, and mob griefing off. We discovered that creepers really like to blow stuff up, particularly when there's redstone, and we like poking creepers. So, yeah, it's for the best. So, for anyone who would like to play a slightly different game, we have manual settings along this side and the wall behind me. The previous one you saw turns friendly fire on and off, and team coloring on and off. And this button over here resets teams by basically removing them, which therefore removes all people from said teams because they don't exist. And you would basically recreate the teams to allow people to join them again. As I mentioned, the mob griefing option is here on the opposite wall of the other manual settings, and just to note, the manual settings don't have to be worried about if you choose the recommended settings, and they'll only overwrite their own settings. So if you wanted recommended settings but mob griefing on, then you would just change that setting and you don't have to worry about the rest of them. But that is pretty much up to you. Here are the team join buttons for Team Roy and BCG respectively, and as you can see, my name has been colored to blue. If I had anyone else on, I would be able to show you that our nameplates are also colored, and you cannot attack someone on your team, but you can attack someone on the other team. Now, the command blocks are also configured to announce to everyone when someone joins a team, because with your spawn point being here at the spawn, someone could obviously switch sides in the middle of a match, but it will then tell people that they are a deserter and a traitor, and you can prosecute them to the fullest extent of whatever law you have. Or if you wanted to play like an infection style game where you die and have to switch teams, you could do that as well. Or an admin could break the blocks after the matches started to lock teams. Whatever you want to do. It's really up to you how you use the map, but yeah, it's pretty fun. No matter how you do it, I really like this map. But yeah. So that's pretty much all I have. I hope I have amply described how to use my version of Ninghum's map, and hopefully he can repost his map with my added buttons, because I like putting buttons in, and hopefully I will see you all on the battlefield.